I'm Kathy Amos, broker of record at Peak Professionals Realty, and today we're here with Dan McKillop to learn a little bit about Dan. So let's do it.
Perfect.
Ready? Okay.
Sure.
All right. So first question. You've watched some of these, so you might have an idea.
I've only watched a couple,
questions.
and they're good.
Okay. What's your sign, and do you believe in that kind of thing?
Gemini, and I find it interesting, but I don't.
You don't believe in
I
it.
don't.
Some people do.
Yeah.
Few and fewer people do, I think. Open houses, yay or nay?
No.
No. Why?
Well, I don't find that. I find a lot of walkers and gawkers, and I'm new at this business.
Right.
But I feel I have to do an open house to show the people I do care, and I do. I'm not doing it to fake.
Yeah.
But I just did one on the weekend, only had 2 people, so.
Oh.
So I look
Not
at
the
that.
best use of your time.
Well, I think I could use it better. And,
Somewhere else, yeah. Are you a shopper or a saver? I'm kind of interested to know that.
Am I a shopper or a saver? I'm a shopper.
Oh, really? What
Yeah.
about Janet?
She's a saver.
She's the saver? That's why you guys have been married so long?
Yeah.
How long?
45 years.
Oh my gosh, it's a long time. What's your favorite store?
My favorite store. You mean besides the liquor store?
Well, that is a store.
And I only say that because I buy it for customers.
Yeah.
Yes. And you, of course.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
I would have to say I like all the stores, crafty stores, because I'm not crafty myself, but I get ideas. So like the Home Depots and the Walmarts that you can go through their stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you like the big stores, not little ones?
No.
Yeah. What was the last book you read?
The last book I read was the Toronto Maple Leafs, the year they won the Cup.
Oh, it's an old book.
Well, but it wasn't that old of a book, but the kids, my children, were blessed with 4 children, and they get us different things for Christmas, because what do you get an old guy? And they always get us something like that. So.
Yeah, and do you prefer fiction or non?
I like both.
Right.
I like both, but I like nonfiction because it kind of, you learn.
Do you buy lottery tickets?
We do.
How often?
Janet buys it once a week. That's her. That's her vice.
Yeah.
And I buy it when the prize is high.
Yeah. So over what number? What's high?
Well, if it gets to 20 million,
then you're in.
I'm in.
Okay. Have you ever lived anywhere else? This says London, but you live in Dutton. So where else? Have you lived anywhere else?
Well, what I like to tell people is I've lived there all my life, but it's not over.
Oh,
so
okay.
I like to say that I've been there a long time.
So you're planning on moving somewhere, are you?
I have no intention of moving.
What was the address of the first house you sold? Do you remember?
5 Erie Street in West Lorne.
Oh, okay. And was it the buyer or the seller that you represented?
I was representing the seller.
How'd that go?
Really good.
Well, sold,
good
right?
experience. Yep.
Yeah,
And,
good.
and it was through
People
a
were
referral.
happy, of course.
But it was his sister that said, deal
Call
with me.
Dan.
So.
If you didn't live in Dutton, where else would you live?
I had an opportunity when I was really young to work for a company in San Diego, California.
Oh, nice.
And I really liked the area, and they actually flew us out. Janet and I were recently married, a couple of years. Flew us out, showed us, we loved it, but my wife didn't want to become an American. And we were awful young in those days. So,
Right.
So
A little different then too, right?
Yep.
Where have you been in Canada? And is there anywhere that you haven't been that you'd like to go?
We would like to go to Newfoundland.
Mm-hmm.
I've been fortunate again in my career. I've traveled. I've been all the provinces,
Right.
other than Newfoundland.
Right.
And Alaska.
Oh, really? Okay. So what did you do when you say in your previous
Well, I
career?
worked 41 years in the farm machinery and agriculture business.
Right.
And travel a lot.
What's the most useful app on your phone?
Weather.
The weather app? That's a good one, actually. I use that every day. All right. Do you like playing cards?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. What game?
We're both hearts and euchre.
Oh, okay.
I like playing poker, but I'm not addicted to it.
Right.
So I set a limit, go in, have some fun. Janet's cousin was a professional poker player, and he gave me good advice when we were very young.
What was the last house you showed?
Well, the 1097 Devonshire in Woodstock. I did the open house.
Oh, okay. That's your own listing.
Yep.
What's the best advice you ever received?
I guess the most advice or best advice I got was from my mother, but that is respect people.
Oh,
And
that's great advice.
It'll pay.
Yeah, for sure.
And for sure it does.
For sure. What kind of music do you like?
Country music.
And who's your favorite artist?
I don't really have a favorite because I like I can dance to all music.
Right.
I like country, and I don't
When you say country, though, do you mean like old country or the
both.
new country?
I don't mind the new country.
Yeah.
I like the old country, and I can dance better to that. But.
Right. What kind of hobbies do you have?
Our grandchildren, for sure, are our greatest hobby right now.
Right.
And, we're up to 10 and the 10th. So,
oh my gosh. And another one on the way.
Well, that's the 10th.
Oh, that
so
would be 10th. Oh, okay, so you got 9.
We have 10.
Yeah.
And a 10th. A 10th more.
Oh, 10.1.
10.1.
10.1, okay.
Doing a math question.
Right.
But that's a hobby. We like our place where we live. It's a really comfortable place, and I'd like someday for you and any of the staff to come, because it's a comfortable place. It's nothing fancy, and so we do a lot of work around there.
We'll be there. You just got to set it up.
Yep.
You're early bird or night hawk?
Both.
So elaborate.
11 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Go to bed 11, up at 6.
What's the craziest thing you've ever seen in a house?
There was one where they had a roof vent that hydraulically opened.
Oh.
Sorry, not a vent. What do you call the skylight?
Oh, that's cool.
That they had hydraulically opened, and I looked at that saying, boy, that's something that could go bad in a hurry.
Yeah,
leave it
for
open
sure.
when the rain comes in.
If it gets open and you can't get it closed.
Yeah. So, but anyway, it was just seemed weird, but
it's kind of cool. If you didn't sell real estate, what would you do instead?
I like helping people. So I'd find something I could help the local farmers.
Right.
Do stuff, and I'm not that handy as far as work, but I can work machinery or things.
Build anything.
No, I'm not going to build anything.
So is there anything else anyone should know about you?
Again, I think you pretty well covered it.
Okay, are you sure this time?
3 times the charm.
Okay, all right. Thanks everybody, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Have a good day.